Hey, what's up? It's Daniel here, and you're watching What's Relevant TV.
I'm so fly as hell. Vintage Chanel. Looking right, Justin Cool. Looking right, Justin Cool. Looking right, Justin Cool.
Hey, I'm here with music artist Danyal. He's also a producer who goes by the name of Move the Stars. What's the inspiration behind that name, Move the Stars?
Honestly, randomly, I was trying to look for a way to find a producer name, so I just went to this online generator to find a name. And it was this sudden people that I met, artists and stuff. That took me when they heard my stuff, it really moved them. Mostly when you know artists, you call them stars. So literally, I moved these stars.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's that's crazy. But how did you get from being a music artist to a producer?
Honestly, it's vice versa. I started as a producer and stuff because I used to go piano lessons and stuff. As I learned the piano, I started to learn how to play the guitar myself, drums, flutes, etc. And later on, I was it's basically the same thing as producing and stuff. So that's how it all started.
Okay, so you're currently in school.
Yeah.
And you're what school do you go to?
Kingsborough.
Okay, and you're a biology major. You want to be a doctor.
Yeah.
You want to be a doctor, but then you're a music artist. You play the guitar, you produce, and what would being a doctor is your plan B or A?
It's plan A.
Plan A.
Yeah.
So you want to be a doctor.
Yeah. This actually started off as a hobby and stuff. And actually I started seeing people I can actually make a profit out of it. There's a lot of people that tell me they have the advantage. The type of unique thing that people want to hear. These days everything is about trap music, basically it's the same thing and stuff. There's a lot of artists out there that are trying to make something different. And most of these artists don't get recognized and stuff. So I'm here to actually help them and help myself get their get them out there. So yeah, later on I might just keep on going with it. It's my choice whether if I want to be a doctor or a producer.
Yeah, I'm a doctor. Wow. So who are some upcoming artists you work with?
Right now I work with Julio Alejandro.
Of course.
European song and stuff. I'm gonna start working with Shahzad. There's a lot of artists that I know. Kari, Hassan Sparks Carlier, Joshua the Mayor, who else? Chachi, a bunch of artists, and not even these artists. These are all upcoming artists. There are people that are already out there. Mac Miller, Pitbull heard my music, Nicky Facts, and yeah, there's actually some people that I know from India, Bollywood and stuff. So they've heard my stuff and things.
So how did you get these artists? You said Pitbull and Mac Miller. How did you get them to hear your music?
Honestly, there's a lot of people that are upcoming artists and they just beg you to listen to it, listen to my music and stuff. I just play my music or just release it just for the hell of it. I don't force people to listen to it or whatever, and then all of a sudden I just get a tweet from Mac Miller out of nowhere. I didn't show him the music, he just came to me surprisingly.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm thinking you probably tweeted him and then
I didn't even have a Twitter.
Oh my
My
God.
friends told me he tweeted he used my hashtag and all that, so that's when everybody forced me to make a Twitter after that.
Yeah, Twitter. Yeah. Wow, that's really crazy. So how did you feel?
That's basically one huge reason that I'm actually continuing with this.
Yeah, I was gonna say you still want to be a doctor. How did the whole music business come about for you?
Music business. Honestly, it started off as a hobby and stuff. And later on, as I kept going on with it, as my music kept progressing and stuff, I met different artists. And not even as a music artist. There's a lot of people from Brooklyn and stuff, that make clothing designs and stuff, and they ask me to help promote them and all that. So art can be anything if you see it and stuff. So music business, I would say I would probably start maybe selling my beats and stuff. later on if I actually start making like a label and all that. So probably might start my own business.
Okay. What are some of your rap influences or your influences on rap?
Rap influences. I would say Biggie Smalls. That's one. Biggie Smalls was one. Let's see. Surprisingly, Lil Wayne.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because like all of his wordplay and stuff, and he was actually like one of the artists that I actually seen that had actually had like different kind of flows and stuff. I think that he was like one of the first people to help influence like big artists such as Drake
Yeah.
and stuff.
So, how did you get into music production and learning how to play new instruments, being that you started as a hip hop artist?
Well, honestly, like when I did like the piano stuff, I was playing like classical Bollywood music and stuff. And when I came back, like I actually studied piano like in my country and stuff. So when I came back and stuff, you know, I was like really into hip hop and stuff. And compared to like like movie compositions, like it's all up and down. But usually hip hop is just one rhythm, one bass groove. And it's just you who has the flow to say whatever you want on it, right? So I think it was like simple and stuff. And as when I play piano goes into guitar because they all have the same notes and stuff. It's you, the artist, that can actually make it sound good. Because you know anyone can go and touch a piano key. You know, truly.
Well, not really. You have to have the talent to play piano.
Yeah.
If I touch the piano, like I really want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, because like there's probably like, I mean, competition is competition. I'm like not the only artist and producer trying to be out there and stuff. But you know, like you have to know what you're doing because you know some people they say I'm a piano player, but they're really not. You can't have a camera and take a photo and say you're a photographer.
Yeah, true. What are celebs you wish to work with in the future if you ever think that they got you?
I would say The Weeknd. Yeah, The Weeknd.
How you get from Lil Wayne and Nicki being musical influences now to wanting to work with The Weeknd?
Honestly, I do like all kind of music
Okay.
and stuff, like jazz and all that type of stuff. Classical music, because you know, you listen like to old music. Most of these old school hip hop artists, they tend to like chop old school music and stuff.
So you're really
Even like, yeah, also like with OVO's group and stuff, they use like a lot of Jodeci samples and stuff. So like, but all especially like the way that they sing and they have that new flavor for music. That's like the thing that I'm looking for.
So where are you from?
Pakistan, but I was born in
Brooklyn. So you released your first EP in August. Tell the viewers the inspiration behind that.
Honestly, there was no inspiration at all. A lot of people were like, just release more music and stuff. Because I was just making beats and stuff. And like a lot of people were telling me that, you know, you should actually make something official. Like actually have some tracks, lay down your artwork, show the people what you have. So, you know, I just started doing that. But like the upcoming stuff that I'm going to make, you know, they're actually going to have like stories and concepts behind it.
So do you like what are some stories? Can you tell us about your new music?
Honestly, it's just, you know, a bunch of features, collaborations about, you know, the culture of Brooklyn, culture, like street culture, urban, you know, fashion, art, and all that type of stuff.
What's fashion? You work with Drew, right? Holy Alejandro. How was it like working with him? I know he's a handful.
He's an inspiration, dude. I met him like, because we went to the same high school and stuff. We had like classes together and stuff, we barely talked. So like, suddenly like, we decided that we went to a talent show. We were having our auditions and I heard him and I was like, you know, I need somebody like that, like to actually come on my tracks and stuff. I showed him my stuff and all of a sudden the star is moved and then it all started.
Yeah, he was like, you have to get Danyal on your show. His music is amazing, so they see now. He produced my theme song, which you should get on iTunes, Vintage Chanel.
Okay.
So where can the viewers find you and your music?
You can find my music on SoundCloud by the name of like the Stars themselves. It's a corny name, but like it's a unique name to find.
Yeah, that's why I asked you like what was your inspiration behind it.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own like view on things.
Exactly.
And and that's it. Maybe social media, everything would.
Oh, you can follow me on Twitter, Stars47, Facebook, Danyal, Shahzad, and like my SoundCloud, and the Stars themselves. And, like if you're an artist out there that is actually like trying to like get out there and stuff, I'll be more than happy to help you guys.
Yes. And listen to his EP. The title of the EP.
My EP title is EP, except the E is backwards. Yeah. And I'm going to release a new song. It's titled A Cool One.
Great. Yes.
Miss, I'm just trying to find ways to get my parents their vacation home. Assume I did this rap shit for entertainment. Your shit is nothing compared to mine, your shit is basic. Attended every session, I ain't trying to delay shit. Living in my dreams, what the fuck is you chasing? Money, money, moolah. Invest in Supreme hats and stocked up Supras. How you living life, wasting money, they say super. They say they got creds, use a motherfucking joke.